Oh, they're going in the bin.
Hang on a minute, it's only veg on the edge.
I suppose we could do tomato sauce 3 ways. Hi, we're all about greens, and today we're gonna use some of that veg ready to go in the bin and create 3 amazing dishes out of it.
Love food, hate waste.
Let's start with an onion. Get that chopped into the pan, nice and quick, practice those skills, nice safe chopping.
Doesn't have to be too precise, chef.
No,
it's all gonna go in a blender.
Wet it down and blitz it up.
Oh, that really is celery on the edge. Don't throw it away though, it's a great flavour.
That's it, trim it up, the middle's gonna be fine, split it down, slice it down in the pan, it looks nice and crisp in the middle. That's absolutely fine.
I often keep it whole and just put a stick in sauces and then fish the stick out.
As a flavouring, yeah. Get some garlic in there, smash some of these cloves down, pull the skin off the outside, and then we'll just chop through it.
Nice and quick.
By the time we've done that, the onions will be softened, the celery will be softened, and we can go in with the garlic. These tomatoes, they look pretty funky, but actually, look juicy, ripe, and lovely inside. Just clean off any green bits, anything that looks a bit ropey, get rid of it. The rest of the tomato's fine.
And actually, the flavour will be really enhanced because it's overly ripe now.
That's right, so we'll get all these chopped into a bowl, get a bit of seasoning on there, and they'll just start macerating and breaking down.
That will bring all the juices out. Look at that.
In with a bit of tomato paste onto our sweated onions, and then we'll cook that out and put the rest of the chopped tomatoes in there.
Stir so it's all combined.
We want to cook that down for 5 minutes or so with the tomatoes in, so we've got all those lovely flavours coming out, and then add some hot veg stock. Season, and again, we're going to let that cook for about 20 minutes until those tomatoes are broken down completely.
So once it's all cooked, straight into a blender. You could use a stick blender if you wanted.
Throw a bit of basil in for good measure. Got some kicking around in the fridge.
This is a great way to use basil on the edge too.
And then we like to pass our sauces and our soups through a sieve so we get super smooth. Quite important with tomato because the skins can sometimes hang around behind.
Yeah, you can get pips, and sometimes we'll throw thyme into our sauce and that'll get rid of all your stalks and your stems.
It's looking pretty good, that. So that's a base tomato sauce. You could freeze this now to do whatever you like with it.
So we're going to do 3 ways. So the first way, we've got a lovely soup. We've cooked some small pasta off and that's just going to be stirred through. You could actually loosen the sauce a bit at this stage to make it a bit more runny.
A little bit of that basil for garnish.
Go on, chef, what do you call this?
Chiffonade.
Chiffonade.
Just heat that soup up. Got our lovely cooked pasta in there. A little bit of creme fraiche on top for garnish. A little bit of fresh basil. Hey presto. Turn those old tomatoes into a delicious, hearty soup.
Who wouldn't be pleased with that served to them in a restaurant or cafe? Right, my next favourite one, pasta. This is a pea protein pasta that we're using quite a lot of by Zemby.
That's it, so we're making a pasta bake here. We've got our lovely used up tomato sauce, we've got some fresh cut pea pasta, and then we've got some old greens from the fridge. So we're just gonna chop these down nice and finely, run them through this pasta bake.
And you could use any greens here. We're using rainbow chard, but you could use kale, cooked broccoli, peas if you've got frozen peas.
Peas would be good, a little bit of old spinach would work well too.
Anything, just to add that little bit of veg as an extra. So look at those colours there. You've already got your tomato sauce, you've now got your pasta, and you've got some veg running through it.
Lots of protein in that pea pasta, which is great. A little bit of naughty plant-based cheese on top.
We've also added a bit of breadcrumb on there too. That will add another texture to your dish.
A little touch of salt and pepper, a little sprinkle of oil just to help it all go crispy on top.
You don't necessarily need the cheese if you haven't got any plant-based cheese in.
Then into the oven, 180 degrees, about 15 minutes.
You could even whack it under a grill if you wanted to.
Oh, look at that.
That looks great.
A little bit of garnish on top. Shouldn't be seen without the green, Chef used to say.
Now, straight into our spicy baked beans.
Great brunch dish, this.
Yeah. So we've reduced the sauce a little bit here.
Added a smoky chipotle chili, a little bit of smoked paprika.
And some cumin powder.
And we've just got some kidney beans here, but you could use any kind of canned bean in this.
Chef loves his paprika here.
Want a nice smoky flavour.
The cannellini beans will make it a bit more like a baked bean or the haricot beans. Kidney beans particularly are a bit of a superfood anyway, but they add more of a spicy look to it.
Bit of toasted sourdough and off we go. Brunch. So easy.
A hearty dish. Look at that.
And there we have it. 3 ways to use up those old tomatoes in the fridge, make the most of that veg on the edge. 3 great dishes.
If you have any veg dishes you want us to cook with, please let us know.
Don't forget to like, share and comment, and please subscribe to the channel.
Happy cooking.